Okay, so here's the current Squirrelforce process. So I want to walk you through the process of when someone, as a participant, uploads their code to where that goes to the API and through Salesforce and actually goes over to CloudBees and is scanned through check marks and tasks are run from Ant and everything. So I'll show you all that. If you want to know details about how it's done, there's a doc called Cloud Squirrel Construction Overview, and it has an overview of the whole process. If you want to see how the whole thing works, if you're interested, that's great. If not, hey, that's great too. I wrote it up for myself. So, all right, here we go. So I'm a participant, and you can see what it's going to do is I'm going to upload my code, and let me scroll down here, and let's choose a file. What's what I'm going to do? Jenkins test. And if I choose code, it's going to run it through CloudBees. If not, the Squirrelforce process does not kick in. It only kicks in if it's a code. Awesome. So what happens is that when you upload this, it's going to actually, like it does now, it's going to create a new challenge submission record, and it's going to push that file over to S3. But then what happens is, since it's a code, it's going to push it to the queue. The queue is going to see it, it's going to grab it, and it's going to say, okay, we need to send this to Squirrelforce, so it sends a message to the API that unleashes the Squirrelforce process, and then which actually grabs the new submission, sends it to Rabbit. Rabbit actually downloads the code. It adds in a template files like the build process and the jar file needed for Ant, and it unzips all that and then sends it over to GitHub. Once GitHub is committed to GitHub, the callback notifies CloudBees that it's ready to go, and it pushes that over to CloudBees and starts the build process. So you can see here's CloudBees right here. Nothing's running right now. And here's my Squirrelforce log. This is the last thing that I just did. Just ran that. So let's go ahead and run this process now. So there's my file. It's code. I'm going to upload it. Upload it to S3. Creating a new challenge submission record. There we go. Let's see if it kicks off. Okay, there it goes. It kicked it off. Received it in the queue. In Rabbit, there's the output. Got the server. Reserved the server. Sent it. Wrote the build properties. Reserved the server. SFDC deploy 2. There's the repo it's using, SFDC deploy 2, kicking off the GitHub stuff, and then it actually submitted it to this repo. Let's see if I go to this repo. Where's my repo at? Squirrelforce 2. Let's see. So 10 minutes ago, what does it say now? Just now. So there we go. I uploaded that. If I go to Jenkins, you'll see there it is, the build queue right there. So let's go ahead and look at this build process. Still waiting. You'll see it kick off. I'm not gonna. There you go. Now it's kicking off. So let's see if we can actually go through here and watch the build itself. If you want to in the console output, starting the check scan process. There's the project name, logging in. There we go. You can watch all this yourself, and it starts doing that. So this takes about 6 minutes to run this process of right now, because it not only runs and scans and runs and all that stuff, but it also generates a PDF and XML file. So that takes a while. So here's what it actually looks like. So this is the output right here. You can see it runs here, and it runs all the different scans right here. And then it creates a PDF, writes the PDF to the local file. I don't know how to get this off the system yet. That's what I'm gonna look at, is how to get the PDF that was created. Then also the same thing with an XML file. And then it starts running all the Ant stuff. So here's where it deploys. It deploys everything to Ant. Runs all the tests down to here. A lot of good code. Run all the tests. There's all the results in the test. Then it runs, I think, the undeploy down here also. Yeah, then it runs undeploy code, undeploys all the code, and then it's done. So that's the whole process. Working like a champ as of right now.